What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. Today on the menu is a simple smoked turkey breast. I know I said I wasn't going to mess with turkey this year, but I can't help myself. We're out of cold cuts, so I figured why not get some cold cuts and the video? Let's get it going. All right, first thing we're going to do today is make a simple injection for this turkey breast. What I've got here is 1 cup of turkey stock. And believe it or not, I made this turkey stock out of 2 turkey carcasses from this time last year. I vacuum seal the stock in portion sizes and just thawed this out. That's 1 cup. I've got 2 half sticks of butter. So 1 stick of butter. I'm going to use a half of it, and I'm going to put this on the stove to just gently warm it up so that the butter remains liquid. Along with that butter, I'm going to give it a little shake of onion powder and just maybe a teaspoon of some garlic paste. This is going on the stove to heat up while we prep our turkey. Here's our turkey breast. It weighs 4.77 pounds. Honeysuckle boneless turkey breast. It comes in a solution, a salt solution. So I don't know that trying to brine this overnight or something might add anything. But if it's something you were interested in, you could definitely do that. The fact that I'm going to inject does not require a brine. Let me get this to the sink, clean up, and dry it off. Turkey breast is rinsed off and dried off nicely. It's not going to require a whole lot of prep. The bottom side is always lots of loose pieces. You want to trim off anything that might become floppy. We're going to get rid of the skin. You could leave it on if you wanted to, not a big deal. I know turkey skin can get pretty tight, tough, chewy. We're going to be trussing this, so we want it in some sort of loaf shape and as even as possible to ensure that it cooks evenly. So I think that'll work right there. A little cleanup, and I'll go get this injection. So our injection is warmed up just enough to keep that butter liquid. We don't want to inject with anything very hot. So as I draw up each syringe, we know that butter is floated on top. I want to make sure I get some of that butter into each syringe. And again, it's lots of loose pieces, so you just got to be patient. There'll definitely be some leakage. You want to get as much of this in here as you possibly can. And I've forgotten about how much this loose piece is going to leak. I would have put this on a tray. Just in case you're interested, folks, I put about 6 ounces, 6 syringes into this breast. Here it goes. I'm going to get a little seasoning in here, some cracked black pepper, a little paprika, and my complete seasoning body. Let's see how we can make this happen. We don't want to truss this too tightly. And folks, that'll get it done right there. All right, we're coming back, seasoning this underside. Our top side, the paprika. It's really going to help our color. Cracked black pepper with nice texture and just a little bit of heat. And finally, some body. And this should do us. Our Traeger is outside preheating. We're going to clean up and head outside. So our Traeger's preheated to 250 degrees. We're rocking the turkey blend of pellets, man, a combination of maple and hickory. It's going to be interesting to see what that tastes like. Estimating 45 minutes per pound or so. We're probably looking at close to 3 hours. Not sure if we're going to wrap just yet, so we'll play it by sight. We'll be back out here in another hour and a half or so. All right, hour and a half. Let's see what's going on, folks. We're coming along. See this backside? I'm liking that. Things are drying out nicely. Not going to do anything. Just going to come back here in probably another hour, and I might baste it with some butter. We're a little over 2.5 hours, folks. What I've got here is that second half stick of butter. Ooh, still a little warm. And all I did was melt it in the microwave. We're going to come in here and just start basting this. Say that crust is nice and dry. This might only have another half an hour or so. We are at 3 hours, folks. We are still a little short of our 165. So until we hit that 165, I'm just going to continue basting this about every 20 to 30 minutes. We need 20 more degrees. I'm not going to turn up the heat. I'm just going to be patient. We'll see you when it's ready to come off. All right, folks, we're just a little over 5 hours. And man, I've been patient, and I think we're where we need to be. And we're pushing 165 in the thickest part of it. So we're going to call this good. I'm going to pull this. We're going to take it inside for about a 20 to 30 minute rest, and then we'll get some slices off of it. All right, here we are, folks. We're giving this couple of half an hour or so to rest, man. Looks good. House is smelling good. I'm hungry. We've got that uneven edge, so we're going to try to trim that off real quick before we get into some good quality slices. Oh, yeah. That's got great moisture, man. And of course, yes, it is injected. Good and tender. Oh, it's seasoned well, man. That injection is tasty. So we're going to be making sandwiches. So these are going to be sliced nice and thin. A little bit of a smoke ring. This is delicious. Well, this looks like I got this from the store. Like that. Oh, yeah. Folks, that's great. Yep. That is great. Get one of these choice slices. Look at all that moisture, man. Oh, my God. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, a very simple cook, man. Took a little longer than expected. But if you wanted to speed things up, you could easily bump your pit up to 275 instead of 250. Or you could even wrap. Last year I wrapped this, and this is more flavorful unwrapped. So that would be my route to go. This is great for a small family. If you're not into turkeys, this breast is absolutely perfect. I want to thank you guys and gals as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe's. We absolutely appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. In the meantime, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Happy holidays.